I will show you how to test the soil at each of your job sites. So, you've just bought this tent from Celina and you take it home and you want to go set it up. How do you know when you have to alter the staking diagram that they have included with the tent? This is what I'm going to show you right now. With a single stake and a 16-pound sledgehammer, we can get pretty close to telling what the soil conditions are right here. All we need to do is to take this stake, drive it into the ground about 16, 18, 24 inches. We want to get through the topsoil and into the soil underneath that's actually going to be doing the work. So we're going to drive this into the ground. And we're going to take a measurement from the ground to anywhere on the stake. It's 21 inches to the top of this stake. And the next thing we're going to do is just take an average blow with this hammer, and we're going to remeasure and look at the difference between the two. So we're going to take an average blow. We don't have to knock the crap out of it, just an average blow. We remeasure it, and it's at 19 and some change. So it moved 1.5 inches, about 1.75 inches with that little blow. If you look at the chart that's included in the paperwork that you were given when you registered, you're going to see that going from 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches is good for about an 800-pound hold, and for 1.5 inches to 3 is about a 400-pound hold. When we did this initial stake here, we were in the 700-pound range, okay? So if you kind of look at this and say, all right, I moved it about 1.75 inches, the high side of this one is 800, and then it goes from 1.5 inches to 3 is 400. So we're somewhere between 400 and 800 pounds of holding power is what this soil is. And that's exactly what I showed you here. That stake held 750-ish pounds before it started to creep forward. This is extremely accurate. It must be a 16-pound hammer or it does not work. The only variable that I personally don't like about the system, what is an average blow? And that's what the guy at the carnival booth with the ring the bell thing is banking on. The average blow is different across humankind, okay? But this is extremely accurate. Now, what I got to say to you is if you do this test on a job site and your number falls below 1,000 pounds, you need to start doing something different, okay? You need to be adding stakes. You need to be adding or ganging some of your stakes together on your tent. You need to be changing the standard drawing that you're using to stake that tent. If the tent calls for 100% single stakes, you might want to look at the critical positions, corners and lace lines, adding doubles. If the tent calls for doubles at certain places, you might want to think about going to triples, okay? You're going to have to start loading a little heavier on your trucks. We go 20 to 25% over and above our standard kit when we go out on a tent job. So if I'm at 100, I'm going 120 to 130 stakes so that I have the option when I get there to make a change.
For more information, visit us at www.gettent.com or call us at 419-586-3610.